Alright, well, welcome back everyone to another late night here on the East Coast, not the West. And yes, okay, origami. Fuck, man, I just want to start off by saying wormholes, potentially not even a real thing. Somebody was sitting there and just like, hmm, you know, if if gravity exists, right? Like if the apple like falls, there's got to be a place somewhere where the apple doesn't fall. And then some guy's like, yeah, then there's got to be somewhere where the apple falls upside down. You know? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We've proven one of those two. And I'm sure someone's going to say, like, oh, we've proven the other. It's anti gravity. And fuck off. Maybe, and that's interesting. That's cool. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, it is a theory. We don't know. Now, I'm all for supporting that wormholes are probably real. But the thing is, we can't start saying that, oh, wormholes work like this because we don't even know if they are real. Do you know what I mean? Uh, well, Borrowed, I mean, gravity's proven. Whether or not it is what we think it is and how it works, that's sort of the up in armsy part, but there is definitely a force that makes things go down. So there's that. Yeah, what's up, guys? Zelfa's going to be second, so while we wait for him, let's just chat and get mad about science and space and shit. Um, Also, yeah, so um, at my work, I don't know if this is everyone or just the guy who does grill, because again, people aren't cross trained. And when you don't cross train, what happens is very few people know much about a station. Generally, the person that works the station knows it. And so there's terminology that gets uses, but nobody really, knows these things. So that's interesting. Anyway, so when you work grill, chicken is called titty. Just so you all know, because I guess it's a chicken breast. So that's a fun thing. Just all day yelling out for titties. And that's why I made that joke earlier, Herpy. Uh, exactly, bro. Yeah, wormhole theories be like if the universe was a sheet of paper and you somehow folded the paper in half and stick a pencil through it, then you have a bridge across. Yes. Now, I'm not saying wormholes aren't real. I am saying, however, that we can't say that something is a wormhole or is like a wormhole because who the fuck knows what that is, you know? Um, Much like black holes, we don't exactly know how black holes work. It's going to be a very long time, obviously, until we do. But, man, craziness. Not looking forward to work tomorrow, though. Jeez. Up pretty late tonight. Anyway, while I wait for Zelphus, we're going to start some Last Stand. I don't know if that's what we're going to be doing, but we'll start some anyway. Gotta level up my Necron. Go get rid of the Mind Shackle Scarabs. Just make myself unkillable. I think that'll be just fine. I think at level 5 I get a commander ability. So, I can find out actually. Yes, Tesseract Tomb. Very cool. Let's see how that works out. Oh, nice. We actually don't have 3 Necrons. We got a level 1 Hive Tyrant, which is going to suck, and level 4 Tau, which is also going to suck. I'm surprised people have low level characters in Last Stand. It just seems odd to me. So you guys excited for the Battlefleet Gothic? Anyone else interested in that, or Selphus is stupid hyped? And he was mad at you guys for not being talkative enough. I thought you alright, but What can you do? Ready to invite friend slots? No, I have no friends to invite, yeah. The majority of my ranked experience, or just multiplayer experience in general for this game, not counting Last Stand. Last Stand is basically just a wave survival with heroes. It's interesting. It's not amazing. But it's fun. But, yeah, the vast majority of it was playing with my good friend John. We played a lot of this ranks. So I'm playing as the Necron Overlord. It's a new addition to the game. Massive hype. We're going to get Krons maybe in Dow 3. I really hope so. I like Krons on tabletop. I mean, I think they're overpowered. But I think they're interesting. Until Matt Ward got his crazy rewrite, as he always does, because it's Matt Ward. But up until that, yeah. You know. Unfortunately, my teammates are a little bit dumb. They don't know you have to stop the enemy from capping. It's pretty important. If the enemy caps, and we don't get the points. Say long. Oh man, yeah, I'm not as big in the 40k as Zelphus is, but I know a fair amount. This guy should be summoning another group of Gene Stealers to replace that one. There we go. There are mathematic for black holes, so we got a good sense of what happened. I don't really agree with that, Origami. Think of it this way, right? Think of it... trying to think of a good example. Like, alright. What if, just hear me out, guys. What if there was a part of the body that was actually on top of your head? Like imagine a hat, but it was actually like your head. Okay? You know, like actually like part of it. And, you know, oh, I never said you were raging. So anyway, you've got this hat on top of your head, but it's a flesh hat. Now imagine if that was entirely bone, or at least a very hard tissue. So much so that it was incredibly dense and couldn't be broken in any way. Right? Well, now you got to think, okay, well, how much weight would this be adding? You know, bone's pretty heavy, but it's not as heavy as fat and muscle, right? So, you know, would that add enough weight that it would screw up something? Like, would that cause your neck to suffer too much strain? Would we need a stronger neck then? Would that make our necks bigger? So if somebody had this, would they have a bigger neck? Well, probably, yes. So I could go ahead and start writing a formula right now. You know, alright, well, how much more mass, you know, on top of my head? Oh, this guy's a fucking moron. You never die in this. You're supposed to try and survive so you can get your wave multiplier. But, I mean, whatever. People are bad at this game. Anyway, thing is, so if your mass is so much heavier now, how big is your neck going to have to be to support this? I could write a formula. If I write a formula, it doesn't mean that this fleshy neck, head, everything I'm talking about is real. You know? The bone hat, that's not a real thing. Nobody has that. Maybe somebody does, but nobody does. You know what I mean? That doesn't make it real. It's a theory. So just because I have an equation, you know, doesn't mean jack shit. And I'm all for science. I love science. I love learning new things. I love discovering new things about the universe and all that kind of cool stuff. Don't get me wrong, very cool. But most of it is theoretical because we can't actually prove any of it. That's right, man. Maybe somebody does, but nobody does. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the kind of thing a racist says. Maybe there's Mexicans out there with jobs, but there aren't. I don't know, that's not true actually. Most Mexicans have jobs, they're just paid under minimum. To double its size, you quadruple its weight, so something like Godzilla would crush itself under its own mass. And, well, actually, that may not be true, Borrowed. I mean, obviously, in theory, yes. However, we have to remember that Godzilla is a dinosaur. Birds are the descendants of dinosaurs. Therefore, Godzilla probably has hollow bones. So, you know, your mileage may vary, etc., etc. What? No, Origami. No. If there's a I just told you. I made up a bullshit mathematical equation. That doesn't mean it's real. You know? That doesn't mean anything. Right? For example, using Borrowed's thing. So, to add, say our heads were twice as big, right? We would quadruple the weight. I mean, that's not exactly true, but let's say it is. Let's say if we make our head twice as big, it's now quadruple the weight. Our neck needs to hold quadruple as much. So, therefore, you know, you can just do a little bit of math there, write a little bit of an equation, and that doesn't mean that well, people could have bigger heads, but you know what I mean. If we were going with the, you know, the dick hat, sorry, the bone hat. You can't see black holes, actually. Black holes are, they would be an absence of light, my friend. That would be impossible to see a black hole. But black holes are real. Probably, yes. However, no, black holes aren't what we're arguing, Origami. Guarantee you my teammates die on this wave, by the way. It's kind of nasty. But the thing is, that's not the problem. We're talking about... hang on, I gotta get a good one of these off so I don't get murdered. Bien good. I mean, we're talking about the flipping, the papers. What are we talking about? The warp things? Oh, hey, this guy's good. Wormholes, thank you. Yeah, black holes are never in dispute. The wormholes, yeah. Oh, good, he's picking me up. That was the smart call. And I will take out these things. They're a huge pain in the ass. Yeah, but Origami, Godzilla is not real. You know, and that's sort of the thing here, right? I'm not sure why that didn't kill the emplacement. But, like, you can't just say, oh, Godzilla's a mutant, so he can do mutant things. Like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? Oh, Wolverine's a mutant, so he can just have adamantium skeleton. Okay. No. Because that's not real. You know what I mean? And that's fine. It's okay that that's not real. And somebody can sit there and tell me how Wolverine would work if he was a real thing. And that's great and that's interesting, but it's not real. You know? Same thing with wormholes. They might be. I'm just saying that they haven't been proven yet, you know? I mean, there's people out there, you can go online right now, that have figured everything there ever could be figured out about Star Trek. And it still doesn't make any damn sense. But, you know, they've done the math, they figured out how the quantum refuculator works and how the, you know, nitronic teleportation devices work. A lot of Star Trek fans just got angry, I'm sure. But that's not the point. The point is, people have done it. Star Trek's not real, so it doesn't really matter, end of the day. I have no idea what this guy's build is. Was he level 1? I think so. I can forget. Necron Overlord's kind of hard, actually, because it doesn't have a blink. And most things need a blink. One of my favorite space-related clips, if anybody wants to see it. Trailer Park Boys. Good old-fashioned Canadian show. Doing space. Oh, I love that one. I'll tab after this wave. Okay, that reminds me of a favorite question of mine. If you get one superpower, how would you compensate for having it? Oh. Oh, that's cool. Just because you have super strength doesn't mean your bones have super durability to handle what you pick up. Okay. That's interesting. Now, there's a lot of cool superpowers out there. I mean, obviously, regeneration, stuff like that, like the standard. Most people go flight. Flight or invisibility. Two most, you know, commonly sought after superpowers. Gotta be said. Neither of those really interest me. Invisibility is interesting, of course. But once you admit to yourself that the real reason you want invisibility is just to look inside girls' locker rooms and feel up women, you sort of realize, or boys' locker rooms, I'm not discriminating, you know. Either way, point is, that's really what it comes down to, you know. Or, I want to steal everything from the bank. That'd get old very fast. Invisibility's, boring. Yeah. Origami. Well, almost lost the religious crowd here. But, the thing is, yeah, a theory, man, that's such a horseshit thing to say. I hope you know that. I hope you know that's such a nana boo boo type of argument there. No offense to you, man. You're a great guy. I got nothing against you, and I'm not gonna hold any of this to you. Most people are a bit ignorant on things, and I can't blame them for any of that. But the thing is, nothing in the world can be proven that it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? It's literally impossible to prove that something doesn't exist because, well, it could. Do you know what I mean? True. However, if there's no proof it exists, you can't say it does. You know, you can just say it might. And the thing is, the wormholes were never proven to have existed. They were never anything like that. It's just somebody was like, hey, you know, it'd be cool. You know, much like the whole idea of, you know, every reaction much has an equal and opposite reaction. True, but some people take that far too literally. And that's where things like wormholes happen. Can I melee these down? Oh, hell yeah, I can. Oh, I'm a beast. Nice, nice. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't take on 2 vehicles and all this stuff. I'm gonna try and take out all the emplacements here. I see, that should have done damage to that guy. Should have almost killed it. But oh well. Okay, kill the emplacement, that's all that matters. This guy, though. What are you doing with your life? What the fuck? You can give an example. String theory. It exists, but we can't prove it with math, thus it's a theory. No, if it exists, but we can't prove it with math, it exists. It's not a theory. Well, I mean, I mean, you said it was a theory. It's string theory, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't exactly know what you mean by that. That is some odd shit. So I wonder if Zelphus is done having a seizure. Or coughing.
It's not so much a seizure as much as my lungs deciding that they're going to collapse.
Oh, sorry. Like actual collapse, or it just feels like collapsing? Because one of those requires...
Excuse me for a second.
Medical help. You want to get in on this, by the way?
No, I think I'm going to pass and do something really a little bit more my speed right now.
Oh, you don't feel like playing some 40k?
No, I'm going to step out for a little bit and just fart around.
Oh, really?
Although I'm going to have to scroll up and see how this conversation's going because, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, by the way, ignore Raffle. I think I said earlier in chat, it's more about just...
No, I never said you were angry about it. I was just saying, oh, he's like disappointed or something like that. I don't know if you're my exact choice of words. Somebody's going to go and quote me. They're going to be like, at this timestamp, you said, and you made it sound like he was an asshole, but I never did. Zelphus ain't an asshole.
Well, it's not exactly difficult. So how is
He's
the
got a loud voice, he's an asshole. Sorry, what is it? What now?
How is the Necron Overlord?
He's interesting, right? Necron Overlord, in my opinion, suffers from bad
writing. Suffers from Matt Ward.
Oh, yeah, no, we already talked about the Matt Ward thing. He's good. Alright, that's the short of it. He's good. However, in my opinion, what the fuck's this called? Last Stand. Last Stand is only beatable easily, anyway, with a blink. Much like any game where you do like survival or weight-based shit. You know what I mean? Like, blinks are paramount and borderline overpowered. Same's true for Last Stand, and he's a character without a blink. So sure, you can stack on tons of armor, and that's awesome. But like, you know, you can also give him lots of regen, which again, that's pretty cool. But again, it's like, you know. So I do pretty well with him. I mean, we're on wave 13. I'm still going strong, and I'm only level 4. It's just a case of I don't have a blink, and eventually you get to those waves where you can't do anything. Like, do you know what I mean? Because you need to, like, kite around and kill off the one guy. So, we'll see, though. Obviously, you gotta unlock more war gear and sort of test them out and shit. But yeah, I just don't think he's going to be competitive unless he gets his blink back that he had in Dawn of War 1.
Resurrection Orb, maybe?
Yeah, the Resurrection Orb is a thing. Here's the problem, though, right? Because is it wave 15 that you have to fight yourselves? I forget what it is. But you know what I'm talking about. The problem is, like, once you reach the point where you have to fight yourselves, the big issue with any character that you can make very strong, for example, the Chaplain, it's not impossible to make an unkillable Chaplain. Or whatever he's called, you know what I mean, the Space Commander dude. The big issue with that is, if you make an unkillable one, that's great. You're unfrickin' killable. Now you gotta kill yourself, and that wave becomes impossible. Because you've got a guy that can't be knocked down and has infinity HP. Which, I mean, that's cool and all, but, again, if you can't kill it, if you can't stop it from reviving, oh, well, we died anyway. It's because, again, I don't have a blink, so I can't blink into one of the side areas and just wait it out. Because that's really what you do. You just blink in, hold up for a little while. What should I get, though? I got my first commander ability, which is going to help a lot. And I was playing with Hive Tyrant, which is not good. Not the good. But yeah. So you're not feeling like a little down too?
Oh, I'm good.
Dude, are you alright?
No, I don't know why, but within the last hour and a half, I've started coughing, like, really hard. Also kind of having some trouble breathing, so that's why I said I was going to not talk. I'm going to sit here sipping my delightfully hot, scalding coffee.
Oh.
And I'm going to watch the stream, because that will be my catharsis.
There's a freaking Reaper. What is this? Tesseract Tomb. Projects a pocket dimensional labyrinth. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is tough here. I actually think having 190 health is nice. Having a ton of HP regen is nice. But I think it's going to be Nanoscarab Repairs is the best option. Although with this new weapon, because I won't have the energy regen, it might be good to go back for the 3 health regen and the extra health. We'll see, though. I think that's what it's going to be. Try out this Tesseract Tomb. Gives me more armor, which I'm already like 72% frickin' damage mitigation, which is stupid. Oh, same idiots. Please. Oh, well, at least these guys frickin'... at least he's got Tyrant Guard now. That's something. But yeah, it's like, in this game, playing as the Sorcerer is, like, really overpowered. But what's funny is when you play as the Sorcerer and then you get to, like, the wave, that you have to fight yourselves. Oh, and you just can't win. It's impossible. Like, if you play a good Sorcerer anyway. The other issue, too, is, so the only way to have a chance of winning that round, because basically you're fighting against yourselves, but they're stronger, is to be able to stop them from reviving each other while you revive each other. This guy, Flamethrower now. We'll see how that works out for him. But yeah. We'll see. Problem is, obviously, if you play one of these really strong melee guys, which again you shouldn't, especially if you don't have a blink, then you have to have something be your defensive ability, and of course, not being knocked down is one of them. You know, you don't want to be knocked down or suppressed, because that's how you die. Let's try this Tesseract Cube. So one big issue you'll notice right away with the... Are they in the cube? Is that what's happening here? No. One big issue with the Necron Overlord is most of his abilities have a stupid long cast time, so they're not good. Unfortunately, no, we don't have Scarab Swarms yet, Zelphus. There's Mind Control Scarabs, but they suck. So all his abilities have very low duration, very long cast times, and on top of that, I mean, they cancel a lot of the time. So I'll show you what I mean. See if I can do it with this one here. So this one works the most, although it doesn't quite work correctly all the time. But it works the most, like, frequently. Let's cast this. I'm not moving. Okay, well that one... Oh, okay, no, that is what that's supposed to do. It just looks stupid. We just canceled the animation. Okay. So, when it said here, projects a pocket dimensional labyrinth that traps and holds enemies firmly in its grasp, it just meant it suppressed a tiny area. Not what I envisioned, but that's okay, I guess. But yeah, a lot of his abilities just cancel for absolutely no reason. And I should not have let them cap this, because we need the points. Because your score, I mean, it's not just for the leaderboard, it's also how you level up. Yeah, it just suppresses them. That's really sad. Like, it doesn't do damage too. Like, I'm not sure. It doesn't. Tooltip says no, but maybe it's yes. Try it out on the next batch of little guys we get. So you notice our health's going to be dropping this time because we have 2 health regen instead of 5. But that's because we brought Nano Scarabs, which use energy to heal you extremely quickly, but it drains it over time. And our weapon gives us 1 energy regen. So the idea is, because we have more armor this time, like on the little waves like this, it's more cost effective to be running the, the one we were previously. However, on the big ones, like right now, okay, so I do need line of sight to drop this. And let's see what it does exactly. Alright, well the nice thing, of course, doesn't do any damage, but it does suppress them so they can't fire their guns. I mean, it's going to be useful. There's definitely going to be a lot of use for that on waves. Doesn't make it amazing, but... And again, having it cost 30 energy, that's going to be a lot stronger when we're not using energy for our heals. So... Wave 7 is always a bit of a tricky one. You normally lose somebody, like this guy right here. This guy? Yeah, right, that one. This is the first of many... Hey, 1,000 Banshee waves! Those are fun, right? Everybody likes Banshees. So I'm going to drop my little orb over there, give him a hand. Because I know he's going to get himself killed. If I don't. I'm going to take out this emplacement as well. So on wave 9, I believe, we fight the Banshee Exarchs. No, I'm not really feeling coming to Heroes. Sorry, Herpy. I wasn't even feeling this, actually, but I went to do it because Zelphus did Battlefleet Gothic. And I was like, oh, man. 40k, right? Let's play some 40k together and yell about science with these fools. Cap! Don't kill stuff. We need all the points we can get. Okay. That's right, they got the downs, boys. Frame beta war. Oh, borrowed! Did you finish your thing? Probably not, actually. Warframe's been playing like the server's been down or some shit. I don't know. They've been just awful lately. But do let me know if I have to toss them an email. Because I will. No idea what this little drone does. There's absolutely no tooltips in this game mode. Which is always fun. Now you can read them before you get in the actual match. So yeah, this is probably where we lose tooltip shit. Like right... Hang on. Let's go get this. I'm saving my Tesseract cube. Because I don't need it now. I don't know why he doesn't have charge or something. So I'm gonna need it right now. Right here. Let me just save you, good sir. Okay. I pop my heal, and now we need to chunk shit real bad. Oh, you're welcome, team. You're welcome. Nope, the Kubro quest is not part of it. So yeah, I will get in touch with them for you. I will say, the Necron Lord is probably unplayable if you don't take the Swift trait. So otherwise he moves like a third this speed. But, you know, you can make him insanely tanky. It's just unplayable. So, you know. Just gonna kill all the scouts there. And again, we have to manually heal ourselves because we don't have the built-in health regen. Oh shit! Grenades. Okay. We can almost keep this on forever, actually, with our weapon, which is kind of nice. You don't want to keep it on forever. The only thing is plasma weapons are armor piercing, so they go through our 71% damage reduction. It's a bit annoying. So this is how it's going to be. If we do manage to make it to, I believe it's 15 or 16 where you have to fight yourselves, we have to kill me first. That's it. If we can kill me, everyone else is like able to be stopped from reviving, but I am not able to be knocked down. So we're just gonna drop a good old-fashioned cube out here, I guess. Pop our heal. Awesome. Okay, so it did bug out there. Nice. That's suppressed though. Clutch. So the thing is, the cube went off, but then didn't like go off for a long time after I threw it. That's awesome. Okay, so this is gonna run out of energy in a second. We have to regen a little bit and then reapply our nanoscabs if we need to. Nanoscarabs, sorry. So far so good. I mean, we got our 1,000,000 points. I'm a happy camper. That's really what you want to see. This is the... yes. So again, this wave shouldn't be the end of the world for us. Because I can actually kill the vehicles. My weapon is armor piercing, which is good. You see, I killed him very, very fast. Actually, it's the level 2 version of armor piercing. I forget what that is, but it gives it 200 points of armor ignore, which is pretty insane. So our allies don't have much in the way of killing this shit. I'm going to take these out. And then our allies can hopefully go around and kill all the annoying weapons platforms. Okay, I would rather you didn't do that actually. It caused some pathing issues for me. Whatever. So we're going to drop our nuke up this way. Run out of energy doing it, but it's going to... Well, I was hoping to keep our teammate alive, but no dice. No, I don't think that does, Origami. It doesn't have anything to do with unlocking parts of the ship. Let's activate our heal. Okay, yes, we are awesomely bugged out in melee with this guy. Let's pick you up, shall we? It's a shame he died though, because when he dies, your survival counter resets. So we're not going to be able to get a very high. Well, like our score is high, but it'll never be as high as it could have been. So. Oh shit! Kill this guy first. Damn. There you go. Alright, now we just heal up. We got the Orc Wave, yeah, Tank Busters. The Killican's a little bit tricky, nothing too crazy. But it's basically like the Wraith Lords we just killed. Except it's a little faster. So it should be spawning this one, I think. Now the Tank Busters actually do okay damage, which is annoying. And this one's down here. No? It's not. It was just Tank Busters. So we're going to toss out the Tesseract Cube here so our teammates don't get horribly murdified. There we go. So our job's actually these Ravagers here. Maybe the bulk of our trouble. I'm going to start running out of my heals soon. So we got a plan for that. Make sure this warrior squad is dead. Our ally, I'm not sure, should be coming back into this. Oh, whatever works. There you go. Ah, shit, I hate this desk. Well, I mean, I liked this desk before my dad broke it when we moved, but... Yeah, I don't think the Kubrow mission has to do with your, because Kubrows don't count towards your items at all, so I don't think that's part of the tutorial, Origami. This might be the can wave. Certainly have some knobs and some boys. Hopefully boys are extremely weak, even in numbers. Their grenades are not, though. The grenades actually hurt quite a bit. And thankfully they love to kill themselves with their own grenades. One thing that drives me nuts about this game is the lack of documentation. That drives me nuts in any game, but with this game here, like, tooltips don't mean anything. You have to go to like basically the wiki, which is like data mine stuff, and unfortunately it's extremely dated, and it takes forever for people to get around to, changing that. Which, fair enough, but anyway. So I have no idea how much this heals, like what the effective HP regen is. I would love to know that so I can find out whether it's a good idea for me to go for a passive high HP regen with the scythe or stay with the energy regen in this. I think the passive is going to be the way to go, but yeah, what can you do? I would argue that Howlakubro is definitely part of the tutorial. But I don't think it's like that tutorial, like, you know what I mean? Okay, there's somebody somewhere bugged out. In here. Come on, guys. Not rocket science. Come on. It's in the one that's open. There you go. Man, I can't believe it's 4:34 already. What a world. So is it 16 we gotta fight ourselves? Yeah, shit. Okay. Yeah, we need to kill me first, though. The hardest to kill. I know. It sucks, but that's what we gotta do. Oh shit. Well, that's GG. Because our ally dropped, actually. What? Oh, okay, he didn't? Yeah, he like DC'd for a sec. I'm not sure he's gonna be able to get us, to be honest. He needs him like Helikite. Yeah, he keeps like disconnecting or something. It's weird. I think he's just dead. Yeah. Yeah, we would have won that if we had healed me first. Or killed me first. But oh well. Oh yeah, okay, good. I did hit the level 6. What do I got here? What's this here? Immortal Reclamation. Oh, whoa, hang on. So, large boost to health regeneration based on the number of enemies within range. That seems pretty good. Let's check that out. 1.5 health regen. So, Armor Bane, which I believe is 200 points of armor. Yep, that's insane. So Fearless as well, so immune to suppression, that's just an okay thing. And then we get Entropic Strike. Strips the armor of a target and those nearby. I think this is going to be the pro strat, though. That is a lot of built-in regen. Okay, finally this guy has his charge. There we go. That's good news. That's not the point, Origami. I'm with Borrowed on this one. Totally. The thing is, like, it's a principle. You know what I mean? Like, they screwed him over. And that's not cool. You know, you can't just screw over your people that spent money on your game and then just say, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. I think it would have been okay if they at least handled it better, if they had, you know, but basically they treated him like he was lying and said like, no, man, like you just want free stuff, and that's not cool, you know. Oh, jackass, go left and get the left one. Oh my god, you're so slow. So now I gotta try this thing out, see how it works. Alright, let's try it on these ones here. Hateful Strike, go. Okay, so it suppresses. And apparently reduces our armor. Not amazing. The other ability was much better. It was like an AoE. So it might be better off with the sword after all. Although we are immune to suppression, so that is kind of a really good thing. Only time will tell. Oh, I don't think so, Tim. Oh, you're uninstalling Warframe, Origami? I thought you loved that game. The bugs are pretty crazy though, yeah. For like a 4-year-old game. Yeah. Alright, so far so good. I kind of want to get in around a Space Station 13 before bed. I know if I do that, I'll be up all night. I really like Space Station 13. We'll see. When I'm done this round, we'll see if there's any like Space Station 13 rounds that just started. I hate joining mid-round. Oh, that's why we died. This guy's got a confusion grenade, so we attack allies. So the enemy hit us with a confusion grenade, so we couldn't use our abilities and we killed each other. Pretty clever. I don't know whether I'm annoyed or not that he broke that. It's really nice to kite enemies around this. But oh well. So what are you going to put all your hours into now, Origami? If you're stopping with Warframe. That cube throws so slow. No idea what that does. Oh, that might be a shield drone. Guess he just got his commander ability. Let's go back this guy up. I'll just let them know. Again. Well, that's fair enough, Origami. Props to you, man. Not a lot of people can quit playing something on principle in general, much less over somebody else. Oh, really? Tao's unshakable? Shit. Yeah. Oh, speaking of bullshit. Do you guys want to talk about bullshit? So, the thing is, okay, copyright strikes. I've gotten so many copyright strikes for audio on YouTube. It happens, you know, it's never not gonna happen. You can't get around it happening. YouTube shit for it. They've absolutely nothing to help you. Yeah, and it's really frustrating because people just like make bullshit automated claims and it just screws up your videos constantly. That's YouTube. Anyway, thing is, normally Twitch is alright. I haven't had any problem with Twitch until yesterday. We played Warframe the other morning and some guy copyright, like I had a audio muted for the video, and I was like, well, that's weird. Like, I don't listen to any music. I just have Warframe's music. Now I've had this before with like War Thunder, for example, where it was like, oh, you're using generic music. I'm not. It's just War Thunder's music. But anyway. Oh shit, I'm gonna die here because I didn't throw my cube out. Okay, we're fine. Fine. There we go. If I could just get out of here. But anyway, that's that. The thing is, yeah, so yeah, well, Twitch didn't. I guess I got. The thing is, I'm not sure if Twitch has an automated system or something. I assume it's semi-automated. I don't exactly know how it works. But anyway, some guy decided that this was not automated, though, 100%. Some guy decided that his music was playing throughout the entirety of my video. Almost every 3 minutes, he said his song was being played again. In fact, he said I was playing 2 of his songs at the same time every 3 minutes, which is interesting. So yeah, and it's just like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, how can they do that? You know, like, how are they just allowed to say that, oh, I was listening to his song, why'd this guy have to die so early on? But, like, I was playing his song on repeat for that frickin' long. You know? Not just his song, 2 of his songs. Like, what? Like, that just pisses me off, you know? And there's no penalty for it. And the frustrating thing is, the only way for me to, you know, dispute it is to basically sign up for potential legal action. You know, I have to put my full name and address and petition like a legal document saying that, okay, like, seriously, I would take this shit to court. Which obviously is stupid, but, you know, it's just something you have to do out of principle. Yeah, Origami. Well, it wasn't on YouTube, so it's not even counting those 2 videos. It's actually just, yeah, they were on the stream. Now, I'm not blaming Twitch for this. I mean, Twitch obviously is a flawed system if somebody can do it. But like, whatever. You know, Twitch doesn't have that flawed of an automated system. You know what I mean? Clearly somebody went out of their way to do this, and I assume he's done it to multiple videos, if I had to guess. No doubt he just thinks it'll be cool and get some publicity or something. Unfortunately, what the fucking retard doesn't realize is, yeah, because somebody has to take legal action to say that they're not using your music, you're legally accountable for that. Now, they actually aren't, which is the frustrating thing. In my opinion, I have to take minor legal action to say, hey, you know, Jackass is lying about me, you know, and defacing me and defaming me. You know what I mean? That's actually something you can take legal action for, and I think that there should be a legal recompense for them doing this. But of course, you know, this isn't how things work, because anyone can just make a fake account, and they don't have to put up any legal information in order to do this. They don't have to have their name and address and stuff like that to say that somebody's using their stuff. Which is what I disagree with. I think if it's abusable, it should definitely go both ways. But that is how it is. Yeah, I was pretty pissed about it yesterday, actually. Or not yesterday, today, when I was reading about it. Just great, like, work's so intense. I just forget everything that happened in the day previous. Do you know what I mean? Like, feels like this morning was ages ago. Yeah, I can shred this like nothing else. Alright, we need about one of these here. My Tesseract out. Oh yeah, no, I've got the whole list. If you guys, I assume it's the free fame thing. Yeah, borrowed. That's what I assumed from the get-go. Oh, that was my bad. I made a mistake. This guy's gonna die. He shouldn't have gone for the Hive Tyrant. That's fine. I can throw that up on Imgur maybe for you guys. Oh, the internet's been dying for a while, Origami. There's a reason why a lot of content creators are getting out of YouTube and getting out of Twitch and Twitter and stuff like that, because you know, the internet is a police state at the moment, and it kind of sucks. Now, not all parts of it, but you know, Tachyon Arrow sounds kind of cool. So what did we just get there? That's interesting. Renders combat impossible, but dramatically improves health regeneration. Well, that doesn't sound good to me. Something to think about, though. Yeah, totally. Hang on. I'll go hit that for you guys just to look at, just see what the fuck I'm talking about, and then I might be back with some Space Station 13 or something like that. We'll see. But it's 5 a.m., so maybe I just go to bed. I don't know. That's true. It's true. I don't know. Also, frickin' really had a lot of fun with Flame Break today. It's definitely getting better. I will say though, I mean, we only did 3 runs of it, and I've already, like, you know, beaten the boss and then a secret boss after that, or I suppose not a secret, but the next logical place. So hopefully it does gets. There's a hard mode we haven't unlocked. I'm very much looking forward to that. Now, one of the other frustrating things with this... oh, actually, hang on. I can just put it on the stream. Give me a sec here. So this is sort of what I had to deal with. See, it's super fun. Super fun. Now, the real fun thing about all this here is for each one of these, I have to click on each individual little thing. But beside each of these, I had to click on each one, scroll down. My video does not contain the audio identified of the list of, possible options. And then I had to, of course, give a little write-up for it, and just what a piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't see why that is something I had to do, and why they're allowed to say that I was listening to 2 of their tracks on repeat the whole frickin' time. I don't know. Well, no. The thing is, Origami, it's not a troll, because, I mean, if I had the money, I could actually sue them. You know what I mean? It is defamation, not to mention, now I'm not making any money off my Twitch. But the point is, yes, like, they can actually find themselves on the end of a lawsuit. But, I don't have that kind of money to swing around. But the thing, they could. It's a very serious claim. And so you know what I mean? That's not a troll shit. You don't troll. You know what I mean? It's not like you go to the police station, shoot someone, go, just kidding, I was trolling. No, like you fucked up. That's not trolling. Trolling, may be. It's not something you would do if you were actually going to get screwed over hardcore in real life for a long period of time. You just wouldn't do it. Especially not internet trolls, because they're puss bags. Sad fact of life. So, anyway, let me tell you right now, before we get too crazy, is Space Station 13 starting a new round? What we got? Maybe? No, nobody's on, sadly. Rip. That's shitty. Round time 66 minutes. I mean, that one should be over. But yeah, I mean, I like Space Station 13. It's just now's not a good time to get on, because everyone who plays it's in bed. You know what I mean? Yeah, alright. I'll probably head off to bed then, guys. It's 5 a.m. I got working 12 hours. Oh boy. But yeah, I'll go get some sleep, and then we'll see what happens. Talk to you tomorrow.